cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations that you made towards him?
I don't regret it, and I go to my grave believing in what I believe in. I know things for fact. I have confirmation, clarity of a lot of things, and which, you know, one thing about it, you know, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie what you see, you know. So many people can believe what they want. We're all human. We believe what we want, but the eyes don't lie. And it only made me better as a man, as a fighter, to understand and to see certain things and know things for facts. You know, it made me even hungrier than before. God is a great God, and He don't make mistakes. I wouldn't take it back for nothing, because nothing that even the way I felt, even coming into the fight, even the way when Chris took the mask off me, how I felt, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. I needed it. It was a blessing in disguise.
Whoever else. Maybe if he'd come out with one of these excuses, then it would have been believable, but not 50 of them. Come on. And he can believe what he wants. What it tells me is that he's a weak, mental little person who I'm going to knock spark out on Saturday night. But, you know, it's supposed to be Bronze Bomber. Do your own thing. Stop copying the Gypsy King. And listen, I hope you got your excuse book ready, Dosser. And what's he doing here? He should have had the sack as well, JD's. Because if Mark Brilliant was doing it, he was in on it as well, because he was in the changing rooms. Watch my hands get wrapped. I want to know what you got to say, JD's. You was there. Are you on the conspiracy as well?
We are going to bring trainers up later on.
It was actually him who taped the knuckle dusters on. It was JD's who taped the knuckle dusters on my gloves.
Deontay.
He was there.
You clearly believe that these violations truly happened, right? So what steps...
He don't believe that, Kate.
Give me 1 second.
In his own mind, he don't believe it.
What steps have your team taken to make sure that this is a clean fight, that you guarantee yourself that this time around?
We got a lot of things in line, a lot of things in order, you know. And I think that's just what the world, only thing that they need to know, you know. There's a lot of things that I can say and put out there, but you know, like I've always been since from day one, silence is golden.
Do you think you've put yourself under more pressure with all the reasons about why the loss in the second fight happened? Do you now feel under more pressure to come out and look spectacular in this third fight?
Not at all. When you know the truth, they said the truth will set you free. You know, there's no pressure on me. And then when you have nothing to lose, there's no pressure at all. All the pressure is on him.
Is that how you feel if you got nothing to lose in this fight?
It's nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Out of all of us from like years gone by, like say the last 10 years, there's only me, last man standing. And I'm the one who's had all the problems, all inactivity, everything. And I'm still here, still undefeated. I'm a lone soldier now. The last one undefeated. Actually, the first two-time heavyweight champion of the world who never lost a fight. How amazing is that?
You have...
History maker, if I was interested in that sort of thing. Well, I've got a lot to say, actually. Here's something that I think I need to say. It's like, Wilder said that I only won the second fight because I cheated, but then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and brought on all his team and all that. So I asked the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work? Can anybody answer that question? I know he can't, doesn't have the brains to. So, no one can answer that question, can they? So, the fact that I've egg in your face, bitch, is the word. That's what we say. And here's another one. He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings, and he's got anger and aggression. Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the intentions of throwing it at somebody, guess what? They're the ones who's going to get burned.
Thumbs up, soldier.
In his career. Because that's the only place he's going to be welcome.
It's easy to answer
Retirement
your question.
for him.
It's
Retirement,
easy to answer
Dosser.
your question.
Retirement, Dosser.
The answer to your question is why you changed for the first and second.
No, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training?
Why you
because
changed the first and
you
second?
Can beat me
Why you
with
changed
the
the
old
first and
training you was
second?
doing, as long as I didn't cheat.
So ask yourself that question.
You got to ask yourself the question. If I've done all this cheating...
I see nervous energy.
Yeah, then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied any
what
allegations
have you done
to this point.
I don't need to deny it because it's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? You
It's all
haven't denied
true.
any
I had knuckle
allegations.
dusters on. I had a turbo jets on me
You don't
feet.
even want certain media in here to give you
All
the
of it.
tough questions.
All
You
of
have
it.
nobody to give you the tough questions.
And there's nobody in
You
here that
feel
can ask
me?
me a tough question.
So when it's like
you're in
that-
denial and you're getting knocked out.
Let's make it happen.
And you're going to retire. Retire off
You don't
this,
know
will you?
nothing about knocking
Do
no
yourself
one
a
out.
favour
You don't have
and
knockout
retire.
power.
Your legacy's in bits.
Even in my
all the
worst,
excuses,
even in my worst
even all the
times, you
excuses, you've
still
been
hit like a
destroyed.
bitch. I didn't
no
feel
one's
nothing.
even believed you.
I didn't
They're
feel
all
anything.
laughing
You were
at
wondering
like
why
a
I
little
kept getting
weak piece
up
of
and
shit,
getting
what
up.
you really are.
Because I didn't feel.
Everybody's
I
laughing
didn't
at
feel
you.
nothing. You have no power.
Million
You're not a knockout
excuses.
artist.
Well, I
am
knocked
a
you out,
knockout
didn't I,
artist.
Dosser?
Nah, I
Yeah?
went out on my feet.
That's a
I
knockout.
had a disloyal
You
trainer
got knocked
to throw the
out,
towel
Dosser.
in.
Dosser.
And guess what? When someone
Knocked
throw
out.
the towel in, after the boss tell them not to do, the employee get fired.
Yeah, but you said I had
Termination.
knuckle dusters on. JD is in the room while I had the fucking gloves on.
that don't
Why
matter.
didn't he say something
Hey,
then? He's in on it
Don't
too.
worry about him.
He's in on it.
Don't worry about him.
Let's go, champ!